Well, you have bought the most unique item in the world. In my hand is the only full body soaring eagle decoy that there is in the world. You own one if you're watching this video, or you're thinking about owning one. In this decoy there are slots already cut right here for your wings to go into. There's a slot on the other side. When you receive your decoy, there'll be spare, and I know it's going to be tough for that camera to catch it, but there are spare pins in the breast of your decoy. That's in case you bend the pin later or you mess one up. Up here, there's 2 pins already in place. You're going to have to take them out in order to put your wings in. That's the first thing we're going to do. You know what I do with it? I just stick it in its back and let it become my holder, because it's urethane foam. What's it going to hurt? Nothing. So we're going to put our pins right here in the back that's inside the bird. This is the first time, the brand new decoy, first time the wings have ever been put in one. Okay, let me grab my wings off my four-wheeler here. Alright, this is a big bird. Y'all see this compared to me. I'm a 300-pound man, 6'4". This is a big bird. Let me step back. Y'all see it all. See? Big bird. So, not as big as a real eagle. I think actually a real eagle is a little bit better. These wings are about 22 inches long. So when you put it on that body, you're looking at a 5.5-foot wingspan. You slide the wing in the slot, just like I did there. You take your pin, you line it up, make sure it hits plastic. Line it up, make sure it hits plastic. If you don't have a pocket knife, get something else, but you need to tap that pin to get it started through that plastic. That's 55 gauge plastic. Okay? And you need to start that thing with a pin, you know, with something to drive it down with. And once it gets through, oh boy. Once it gets through, you can actually push it with your finger. But don't try to push it with your finger to start with. Now once you attach it, it's there. It's not going nowhere. Believe it or not, that little pin has held these things and dragging them almost down the road, and they still stay right there. Okay, set your other wing. Nothing to it. Get it in there about equal to the other one. Take your pin. Mash it on in. Take the other pin, mash it in. Like I said, use something. Once you ever get your first hole done, and you pretty much go back to the same place, it's not very difficult at all to get these pins in. Okay. Alright, now we got that one in. Okay. Now, next thing is to put your talons on. Alright. Now you see the wingspan. Here I am body-wise. Hey, I'm looking over. Hey, you see how low it goes? My gosh, that's a big wide wingspan. So it's not no little eagle. This is a grown bird. Now if you want to know how to put them up, you can put them anywhere. A lot of people put them on the eaves of their house even. You can use your own system. There's a video that tells you how to clamp it, put a stand up for your eagle. These talons come, as you see, the wires will be bent in different positions because they ship that way. You try to line them up straight. Use common sense about how the talon will sit, okay? That's your talon. Take a good close look at that detail. I sculpted it myself. I looked at picture after picture after picture. Shot pictures in Alaska so I could get close video, close pictures of what talons look like. And I've made a pair of talons for my eagle, and that's what goes in this eagle. Alright, you line your talons up, no problem, it's urethane foam. Once you poke a hole through the hard surface of the foam, the talon will go right in there, okay? Bend it into shape like you want it. Now that bird is ready to catch a bird, and so does the other birds think that. That's why it's such a great avian control device. It's because it looks so real. Look at the detail, folks. Look at the detail. This is what he's all about. Now, we are in the afternoon hours. There's not much wind here, maybe 2 or 3 miles an hour, if that. But you'll see some movement. But in good winds, you'll see, watch some of the videos. We got one on how to set it out for seagulls, you know, at a pier. Amazing what it does for the control for seagulls. It's a great deterrent. Here we go, we got some wind blowing right now. It's a great deterrent for keeping geese out of a field or out of your yard. It works great for many purposes, whether it's hunting, orchard control, or whether you're just proud to be an American and want to own an eagle. This is the decoy to have. Now I'm going to put him on the bouncing rod. That's what this offset rod is for. And you can stick him on this bouncing rod right there. Oh, set it right way. And once you get him on there, your eagle is ready to soar, be out there with the rest of the birds. Now, I want to bring a little bit more angle to this so he's got some pitch. You can flatten him out. The more you flatten the eagle out, okay, when you set him out, the flatter he becomes, the less resistance to the wings, so you won't have as much force. So on the day the wind's blowing hard, make him kind of parallel to the ground. The day the wind ain't blowing hard, you know, kind of pitch it a little bit more. Get a little bit more against the wind, and you'll get more movement out of your wings when the wind blows. Like I said, we don't have much wind here today, and that is your eagle in its setup. I'll swing it to the side here so you can see it. And when you got a breezy day, you'll see them swing all over the place, dance around like that right there. Wings will go straight back. And when it's real hot in the summertime, these wings actually, because they're black, will draw the heat and it'll get hotter, which makes them softer. And you'll have times where you'll look outside on your pier and the wings will be up here in the air just like this on both sides. I mean, just to getting it. And you'll say, holy cow, that looks like something I seen in a picture. You know what? This is the baddest looking thing any American can have. I mean, I'm telling you, I love my eagle. I think we made a great product here. It's for everybody. You just look at that position. Tell me it don't look right. Huh? That is the ticket, man. If you want to be a proud American and own a soaring bird like this, or if you want to use it for hunting, if you want to use it to keep the seagulls off your pier, if you want to keep the geese out of your yard, if you want to keep something out of your garden, this little dude right here will convince anybody to not be there, except yourself. All right, we got a little wind blowing. Y'all watch this video on just some of this action to close out the video, but that's the Assault Eagle and how you put him together. Made by Ure-a-Duck Decoys. Get you one.